Good afternoon, Knights. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jayna Manohalal, and this is my co-anchor, Chewy. And today is Tuesday, April 8th, 2025. Here is your Charge on Air update. The Florida Gators won their third NCAA men's basketball title on April 7th, rallying from a 12-point deficit to beat Houston 65-63. Senior guard Walter Clayton Jr. scored all 11 of his points in the second half. Now, Coach Todd Golden became the youngest to win a national title since 1983. UCF men's basketball suffered a devastating loss this past weekend in the fight for the crown against Nebraska, losing 77-66. The Knights opened the tournament with 3 straight wins before their loss in the championship. Senior guard Darius Johnson scored a career-high 42 points on Saturday with a last-second three-pointer to force overtime. However, Darius Johnson struggled in the final game, converting only one of his 11 shot attempts and scoring 4 points. Fox Sports says the Knights will split a $100,000 NIL fund for making the championship. Scientists have officially brought back an originally extinct species. No, not dinosaurs, but dire wolves. These wolves were made famous from the hit series Game of Thrones and are now back after 13,000 years. The recent birth of 3 dire wolf puppies marks the first time we have officially de-extincted a species. Now, Colossal Biosciences, the genetic engineering company, is working to bring back a few different extinct species, such as the dodo bird and the woolly mammoth. This Thursday is National Day of Giving here at UCF. It is a 24-hour celebration which encourages students, friends, and just about everybody to give back to the university. On Thursday, there will be a huge student union takeover from about 12 to 1 o'clock with nitro, cheerleaders, and fun giveaways. Be sure to check back with us on Friday for a recap of that celebration. And while Women's History Month may technically be over, the League of Women's Voters is making sure women continue to fight for the ideals of democracy. Charge on Air reporter Brianna Valderrama tells us how the organization is implementing their fight for democracy right here on campus.
On March 26th, the UCF and Orange County League of Women Voters held a panel event entitled Repeating History, Empowering Women, where 6 guest speakers highlighted female role models in politics while also covering important subjects on democracy. The speakers ranged from commissioners, a state representative, writers, and Orange County League members. Author and Orange County League member Ann Patton talks about the event's turnout.
I've been looking at the young people here at UCF as I'm visiting today, and I see so much energy and enthusiasm and I don't want to say brilliant, but really, really smart, able people. And it's encouraging to me to think that this is the generation that very soon will be running things.
The words advocate, educate, and empower hold great weight to the League of Women Voters as UCF students, alumni, and different generations of women come together to learn the pivotal role women played in the formation of democracy and how this democracy is necessary for society today.
While students got to hear stories about why the speakers wanted change, Vice President of UCF League of Women Voters, Chloe Scott, shares the importance of this experience.
But honestly, voting's only half the battle. Ironic enough as someone Vice President of League of Women Voters, but advocacy, it's talking with politicians and advocating for yourself and your community.
As the event came to a close, students were encouraged to use their voice to advocate for themselves and to take a step towards change. In Orlando, Brianna Valderrama, The Charge on Air.
Now, whether it is through the UCF League of Women Voters or another resource, the organization encourages students to be active in their local government and use their voice to change the world. This past Thursday, the Knights Against Genocide Coalition held a Free Palestine protest and a march. Charge on Air reporter Lucas Miller takes us to the scene.
The Knights Against Genocide Coalition launched their first ever action in front of Milliken Hall. The coalition protested against the genocide in Palestine and listed new demands they have for UCF, including committing to protect protesters. Some members carried walkie-talkies to communicate with leaders of the group about safety. Eventually, members began to march towards the student union. Student Isabella Lampasoni says UCF could be doing a better job supporting Palestine.
I highly think UCF could be openly supporting Palestinians that are being killed, innocent Palestinians that are being killed. I think what they could do is maybe post on their stories, even like spread awareness, spread petitions, support government officials that are going to try and stop what's happening.
After protesting at Milliken Hall, as you can see behind me, the protesters moved right here in between the library and the student union. At around 1:30 today, they're going to start their next event. After making it to the next area, UCF police officers monitored the coalition closely, which wasn't requested. Media liaison Liam Gundy describes what the coalition wants to see change within UCF and their demands for the university.
This is the start of the Knights Against Genocide Coalition. I'm personally with YDSA, the Young Democratic Socialists of America organization on campus, and this is a start to the coalition and making our demands to the administration of UCF. We want to see divestment from companies that are active and participant in the genocide in Palestine. We want there to be democratic decision making involving the students when it comes to companies that are complicit in the genocide.
Nearing the end of the event, the protesters marched and chanted their way to the reflection pond. They disbanded with smiles on their faces, happy with the result of the peaceful protest.
Students looking to protest can expect more from the coalition throughout the summer months. Now let's go ahead and take a look at today's weather forecast. Today is high of 74 degrees with mostly cloudy skies and about a 20% chance of rain, which is making my co-anchor here quite sleepy. Tonight's low is a chilly 60 degrees with a 20% chance of rain still sticking around, so you may want to hang on to a light coat and maybe an umbrella. Tomorrow's high is 81 degrees with partly sunny skies and a 10% chance of rain, which clearly he likes. Tomorrow will be warmer than earlier this week, but don't put that umbrella away quite just yet because a light shower could still sneak in. Now, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for now. Make sure to keep up with all that's happening throughout the week by following us on the Instagram at The Charged News, and check back here tomorrow for another news update. I'm Jayna Manohalal, and this is Chewy. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and stay classy, UCF. Bye, guys.